Right, we're off to the new world. What's their body type? It's masculine body type. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's hardy. That hair... Something about an old face and, like, I guess youthful hair looks so off. Oh, man, that's a strong jaw. What is their character gonna be? That's a good question. Someone looking for adventure to start a new life? Running away from what exactly? Are you running away from anything? Is he running away from anything? I don't like how there's just I prefer sliders. Whoa. Oh no, that's a jaw. That's a chin. I'll go this one. The scar has some stories behind it, you know? Oh, that's so bright. Holy crap. No. He's, you know, he's not someone that's stuck inside all day. I would give him, you know, somewhat of a tan. That's still so bright. Holy crap. I think that works. Okay, very modern. What was this? Whatever. Could we choose a name first? Let's think of a name. Could we choose identity and then come back to this? Like, what happens if we go next? Okay. So let's choose a character name first. Should we pick a name first, or should we pick... that's a good question. Okay. Let's call our guy X. This guy is... For now, he's named X. Let's go bald for now. Let's just focus on the basics here. Eye color. What would his eye color be? Let's say he's going to this new world. Can we even pick an eye color like that? This is always a magenta an eye color in this universe. I feel like blue and green is representative of, you know, people that were exploring the new world. Fortunately or not fortunately. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll stick with green. It's such a contrast. It's like terrifying, almost. It's just a ton of freckles. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's kind of like... Oh, that's cool. That's representative. Scars. He already has a scar. He started with a scar. We can give him another one. 2 scars. He's double scarred. Oh, burn, maybe. Claw marks. Okay. It's kind of like a double scar look going. What is that? Some crackling. More crackling. Wow, okay, that's just a ton. That's a little too much, you know. He's had a troubled life, but that's a little that's a really troubled. Tattoos. Let's go with black, so I'm sure these might have some lore implications. Do they? Do they have lore implications? Or am I just reading too much into it? A constellation. Oh, that's kind of cool. You could say he's been sailing for a while, you know? That's kind of like a cool little detail. He's into the stars. just don't think any other, like, white might be good, but, like, oh, brown? Oh, yeah, it's kind of like it's faded. It's more than it's faded. This is a little kind of dark. You can... I kind of like that. He got it in his youth when he was impulsive. Let's just say that. When he would, work on ship decks to get by, he would be, I won't call him. An inspiring corsair, you know? So now we can choose a hair type. Ah, perfect. No. This is not bad, but I don't like... I like the hair. I just don't like it on this character. I don't know if it fits. Yes, this is perfect. No, 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 that's... Ah, yes. Karen. Our adventurer. That works. Very simple. Aha. Okay. This, I think, is what we started with, which makes sense. He's got a little bit of braid going on, you know? Cares somewhat about his appearance, but not too much. It's just so straight. It's frightening. We should change the hair color to something more, I don't know, normal, I guess. But I kind of like the hair with like the red hair and the green eyes. It's a terrifying combination. Maybe because I saw it first, I like it more. So who knows? Maybe it's just like a bias playing into it. Because everything other than the red hair looks kind of off. Huh. Okay. Well, what about the different types of red hair? There's like a brighter one, and then there's a darker one. Somewhere in between here. Let's choose the middle one for now and see if we can find anything. I'm leaning between this one and this one. Because he cares somewhat about his appearance, but not so much where we go out of his way. Like, this would take dedication, you know. Every day you gotta wake up to do this. Same thing with that. No. Ah, okay. This is simple. That works too. We have a contender. Perfect. How do you say no to this one? Amazing. Beautiful. Classic. No. No. Definitely not. Well, actually. No. 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 No, I think, okay, we're leaning between this one, or, not that one. Where was it? The slick back one. There we go, that one. Between this one and that one, I would choose this one. I don't like how this kind of hides, how it curves around his head. It kind of hides his, you know, I wish I could zoom out. I don't know, I just don't think it's flattering for his head shape. So, where was it? This one is a lot more flattering for his head shape. Or this one. They both work. Now which one is better is the question. This looks a little more put together. This is a little more, you know what, yeah, he's not so young. You know, if we're going for the tattoos, then maybe this. But I feel like this works. This works. You know, especially being out at sea, you don't really have time to keep up with hair care. So things tend to grow long. You can say that, you know, this was his hair before he grew it out. And now grew it out. So there you go. Facial hair. Ah, yes. A beard. Ah, yes, we have to choose a color. Go with the darkest one. Let's go with the darkest one. Let's see. No, I'm not feeling it. A little too patchy. I like this one a lot more. It's just okay. That could work. Really gruff, but it could work. No, I don't like the short beards in this. They don't look great. Ah, yes, soul patch. Ooh, a mustache. I could see it, but I still think he's like, he's too younger than that to rock that, you know? Makes him look a little more older than I would like him to be. Yeah. You know? It's a little more sophisticated than this. It's more a little outdoorsy. This is more sophisticated. Oh, that's amazing. That is so cool. I love it. I love it so much. Alright. Interesting. Definitely not. Oh, I forget his name. Was it Will from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? Orlando Bloom. Very, reminds me of Orlando Bloom. That's amazing. I love that so much. I don't know, I'm partial to the stash. I am partial to the stash. It makes me want to change everything else now to match this. So there's stash, and then there's no stash. There's stash and no stash. I wish I could zoom out. Wow, I wish I could zoom out. What if the stash is like a completely different color? Dyes a stash. I don't think that'll work. See, now when I see him, he just seems kind of naked without it. I think I have to go with the stash. I think I have to go with the stash. He wants to see more, you know, adults. Even though he's not, you know, his early 20s. But he wants to seem more sophisticated than he actually is, especially now that he's on a trip to the new world. Freckles? Nah. If you could change the color, maybe. I think that'd be cool. I think this is good. I think this is good. Okay. All right. What is his name going to be? Probably most of these are going to be taken, so we have to figure something out. He is... Let's see, what is he? He's... You know, he was an orphan. He grew up on the streets. Mostly near, you know, port cities. He would... As he became a teenager, he would take odd jobs on ships and crews, so he's used to sailing. Hence the constellation tattoos, and he seeks opportunity to go to a new world, to make a name for himself where he couldn't, where his past, you know, felt like it was haunting him, right? Like, who's gonna hire this orphan that has no education? It has like he knows how to read, but that's because he had to teach himself how to read, because you have nothing else to do on you know, on ships. Might as well. You know, what are you gonna do? Might as well teach yourself how to read, how to read maps, how to read books. And so he's self-taught. But who's gonna hire this? You know, who's gonna see potential in this kid? But when you go to a new world where, you know, you can have a fresh start, where everyone else is a fresh start, there's opportunity there. And so that's what he's looking for. He's looking for opportunity, because he's tired. He's you know. Handle a lot of things. Orlando, yeah, it's gonna be used. Orlando Bloom, no, can't do it. Antonio. It's probably gonna be taken, yeah. Any name that I could probably come up with that would work character-wise is gonna be taken. because this is an MMO. So, unfortunately, let me think. What was his name? What would his name be? What would his name be? What would our aspiring Corsair's name be? Can we just put Corsair? Would that work? You could choose his own name, right? He's in the New World. You could choose his own name. If you wanted to. This is gonna take a while. Santana. Okay. Who was... You can obviously, I'm going for Spanish names. Who was... one of the Pillar Men from JoJo. I don't remember all of them. It's like the first one, not of the main three. From part 2, from Battle Tendency, or they. It was like Santana in the in Japanese, but it was, they changed it for. San Viento. There we go. It was San Viento. Please? Aw, really? Dang it. I thought we had a chance with that one. Can we be spaces in names? Like if I do that. You can have spaces. Okay. I think that works. We might be able to make a... What about San Viento? Of course not. Yeah, I'm blanking. I was really hoping for San Viento. It works too, because, you know, with the red hair. Oh. And the scar, like... Oh no, isn't that a scar, right? No, I don't think it has a scar. I think it's just... He does have red hair, though. I just look up city names in Spain. And try to figure it out from there. City names in Spain. These Leon, Salamanca, Pamplona, San Sebastian. San Sebastian might work. That might work. That might... But he's not really a saint now, is he, you know? Is that something like you want, that we want to be claiming? Would he call himself a saint? Let's try it. Sebastian. San Sebastian. No, that's in use, actually. There is already a Saint Sebastian in here. Oh, I spelled Sebastian wrong. Yep, that's taken too. What about San Sebastian? San Sebastian. You know what? That works. San Sebastian. Interesting name. Someone who's never had a, he's never remembered. He's always had different names growing up. And this is the name he's chosen going forward. Is your appearance or identity after this point? You really can't? That is a hold on. Really? I was really hoping for something like, oh, you could change it later on, you know. Go to a hairdresser or something. Let's just make sure everything looks ship shape. Hairstyles. See, now I kind of want to change it because of this, right? Now this kind of works. With the stash, it kind of works. Without the stash, no. But with the stash. Ooh, purple. Interesting. Interesting. I wish I could put this to a vote. It's a little too purple. I like this, like it's almost naturally purpley. Okay, this guy versus this guy. No, I think red works better still. What was the first one we started with? No, no, okay. What about this one? No, I think it would be either this one, right? Or this one. Does this look more like a Sebastian? I wish I could change at least the hair later on. See, now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck between these two. Work without the facial hair, right? It still works with the facial hair, but even better without. But then this, I feel like, only works with the facial hair. Okay. I think I have a new backstory idea. So he was an orphan, right? He was an orphan. He was named Sebastian by his parents. His parents were wealthy, but they were killed or defamed, killed and defamed, and so he was put on the street with no hope of revenge in the old world, no hope of making a name for himself, lest he rouse suspicion from nobility of the old world. And so he has donned the name San Sebastian in honor of his mom's nickname, as he was her little saint. And now he has come into a new world after, still living on the streets, having to live on the streets, having to, work the docks. He figured this opportunity would be great because now he can actually stand out. Alright, and if we can change You know, if we could change hairstyles, then maybe I would have started out like with this. But since we can't change hairstyles, let me just double check that. I don't want the purple one. Yeah, it's just not the same. What about a lighter tone? Even lighter than that. Make his mustache stand out more. There's a serious aspect of his character. What if we change the skin tone and maybe... Oh, it's so bright! Oh my god! His red hair will stand out more. If we change his skin tone. That's just super bright. This... Maybe. Does this provide better contrast? Oh god, it's so white. Very bronze, almost. Okay, you know what? We'll just go with this. We'll go with this. I think he's a handsome fella, regardless of his hairstyle. Let me just double check one more time. I don't want this. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with this. San Sebastian. Here to the new world, sailing to the new world to make a name for himself. As something. As someone. Yes.